go to Queensland, which is where Jacob is, gets sent to New South Wales, then it sits at a sorting centre, and then 3 or 4 days later it gets sorted and then it gets put on a truck. So just terrible at the moment.
It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, well, I'll kick it off. We've already mentioned the earthquake figure, so I picked that up from Go Figure Collectibles, used my FDU code to receive my 5% off. Well done, Jeff. I mentioned a number of pods ago, I think when we had Adam on the show from FWCI, I want to do like a bit of a diorama of the most iconic nostalgic vehicles from my childhood, and it's Optimus Prime, Back to the Future DeLorean, the Ghostbusters Ecto-1, and a 89 Batmobile.
Nice.
So I got from my kids the Optimus Prime for Christmas, and I recently picked up the Back to the Future Hot Wheels. We've got a picture of that. There we go.
We do. With the hoverboard.
With the hoverboard, yeah. Back to the Future 2, which is my favourite movie out of the trilogy.
Yep.
And what I received today, and I'll need some advice here, mate. I received the Ecto-1 Ghostbusters. Beautiful, beautiful vehicle. Beautiful vehicle. I'm looking at it right now. Give me a sec. Looking at it right now, and I've just realised that the windscreen is loose. The windscreen is loose, and then there's a window on the side that has popped out. Brand new vehicle, so I'm going to have to send that back. Hey, you wouldn't bother about...
Did you buy that as a new vehicle from a store, or did you buy it as a new vehicle from a person?
New vehicle from a person, eBay.
Yeah, that's not good. I wouldn't be happy with that. They probably sold it because that was no good.
Yeah. So I don't know the process. I've never had to do that. So the process, just go to eBay and report it, do you? Or just...
I would message the seller and I would say, I got it today. There's these 2 issues with it. How do you want to sort this out? I'd prefer to send it back and get a refund and see what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only had that once before where I've bought or sold something and I've had an issue with eBay. And usually it's pretty good, but you're right as a consumer.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say this. Hopefully, like you, I've got something coming from New York, part of my Hasbro Series 1 to 4 series. Picked up another piece that I need, and I'm down to one more item.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'll share. Hopefully get that next episode. I don't know. It's been sitting in New York for a week and a half.
Hopefully you paid for express shipping because my cheap-ass FedEx shipping is not helping me for December 17.
Well, it cost me $71 Australian to get it sent over. So that's express. So actually, let me have a look. It got sent on. It's just absurd. Like, less planes, I get it, but so it got sent on the 21st of January. So what's that?
Crazy. If people are getting their stuff first, I've got a feeling my parcel's just lost.
Fingers crossed, mate.
The worst part is I messaged FedEx about mine and they didn't even respond. I just said, here's the tracking number. It hasn't arrived. It hasn't changed its status since the 17th of December. Any ideas where it is? And I got nothing. Yeah. I'll message him again tonight. Tell him I'm going to escalate this. I want to speak to the manager. I'm going to go full Karen.
God damn it. All right. Well, that wraps up Merch Perch. How about we go into our members' Merch Perch of the week?
Well, I'll go first for this one because
sure.
At least that way I've got something to share. So I'm going to say his name. Hopefully I get it right. Jake Cerrone or Cherone. Jake, if you're watching, you can correct me. Look at this ripper haul. The Rey Mysterio haul. He's got the tag belt, the Elite, Top Picks Elite Mysterio, the Motu Mysterio, a couple of basics, and an Elite, 88. Fantastic little haul there of Rey Mysterio. He's pretty popular at the moment. He was pretty good in the Rumble. I actually thought Ray did all right, but he's getting old. One of the cool things about Ray as a wrestler in the early 2000s was he was so fast.
Yeah.
And now he's still trying to do those same moves, but he hasn't got the speed. Yeah. I actually also, even though his son didn't do much in the Rumble, I quite like this son. I think his son's got he's got the look of a good wrestler coming through. So amazing that somebody so small produced a son that is so gigantic. So
yeah,
very cool.
That's great.
How about you, mate?
Mate, I also chose someone that had a big purchase, and this was Bradley Perryman. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 figures in one hit.
Nice. Full sets.
Full sets. No, they're great pickup. Well done, Bradley.
Yeah, very nice. He's got the Burnt Fiend and the Flair set. What's that, 90? Is that 91 or 90?
Yeah, 91, I'm pretty sure.
Not a huge fan of that Flair. I need to see it in person before I decide whether I want to buy it. Like the Burnt Fiend, as we talked about on the last episode, don't really need the other ones. Really like Rob Van Dam in 90. Really like Boss Man. I've already got that. I've got a Hulk on the way, and the Bronson Reed's pretty cool too. So some cool figures there. Well done, Brad. He's a good man, Brad Perriman.
Speaking of Bronson Reed, he's a bloke that wears a leotard as a big fella.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Brad Perriman asked me a question about you too. I should probably bring this up off air, but we'll just do it here.
Cool.
He reckons that he's owed a gift for the Member of the Year from 2020.
Okay. What would you like, Bradley?
He said,
we'll work it out.
He's in the comments. I said to him, I don't reckon we did gifts back then for Member of the Year. I think we just gave you the honour of being Member of the Year. Yeah. But I am sending him, here you go. So I'm sending him a prize in a free event that I ran for the Royal Rumble. He won again. 2 years in a row, he won the Women's Rumble event. And I will just increase that prize to be something slightly better than the crap I was going to send him. So there you go. I'll even give him a signed 8x10 by me as well. And I'll make it a 1 of 1. And just on that Rumble event, congratulations to member John Roan, who won the men's event, and he got a nice payout of $300. So
nice.
It was a lot of fun. What do you say, mate? I didn't win women's last year. I won the men's 300 with Edge at 1. Yes, that's right, Bradley. Sorry, mate. You won the men's. And yes, I didn't like putting money in your account last year. Just on that, so thanks everyone for being so good about the men's event. Everybody paid really well, so I didn't have to chase anyone up. It was all done. I even was a week early because I thought the Rumble was last weekend. So well done, everyone. And hopefully you enjoyed it. It just makes that event a little bit more fun if you think, I might even win something out of this. So, there you go.
Beautiful. All right, let's get into what's online.
Did you see what was online? What's online? Some bloke selling some LJN figures on eBay. What's he asking? He's asking too much. Well, did you make an offer? Make an offer. You can't make an offer. It's an auction. Well, just slide into his DMs. Maybe he wants to let them go for less. Maybe he's just trying to whet your appetite. Well, I don't know. We'll just make an offer. I can't make an offer. It's an auction. Well, they just slide right in to the DMs. What else is online? Oh, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff online.
I don't know about you, James, but I find Sizz Dog's voice very soothing in the podcast. I'll start tonight with the what's online. Now, I know what you've got because I've seen the photos. I stuck to the Royal Rumble theme. You named the episode, James. It's Rumble time.
Yep.
And I thought we'll have to have a theme. So what I did after watching the Rumble, which you didn't watch because you're a bad fan, I thought women's event had a few surprise entrants. Okay. So I thought, what can I find on eBay that would be valuable from that surprise entrant? So I had a quick look. I'm going to share with you some of the amazing things. So surprise entrant number 1, Kelly. Who doesn't like seeing Kelly? $132.48 for a nice signed 8x10. That's from the ECW days. Very cool. Nice blue penmanship there. A couple of kisses.
So is that PSA authenticated too?
Well, yeah, PSA authenticated. And also on the Kelly train, her Elite figure, Series 17 Elite, $129, and that is in Australia. So somebody's selling that. A good time to cash in on that Elite. Another surprise entrant was Ivory, who looked fantastic in the Right to Censor gear, who I think somebody said she's now 60. But she looked really good, yeah, and did really well. So $131 for a Beckett COA signed promo poster. Very cool. Now, Mickie James, Impact champion, went into the event, wore the Impact belt in the Rumble event. The only thing I could find of Mickie James was her Mickie James All Access DVD, $20. I looked at this. I read the blurb. No one's buying this. Sorry, Mickey James. No one's buying this. So then I thought these are too poor. I have found nothing that is anyone wants to buy. So let me look as hard as I can at something in Australia, and I found this.
Hey, nice.
The WWF Royal Rumble pinball machine pickup in Victoria. So if you live near Gladstone Park, I reckon this must be part of somebody's arcade, because if you look at the picture I'm showing,
Might be Johnny Watson's.
You can see another machine right there, $9,500 or best offer. I reckon you could get it down to about $7. I reckon $7 would be looking at a good price here. It's got the Hulkster and the Hitman, the Undertaker on the top. It's got Doink on the face. A really, really cool piece. That would be awesome to have in the man cave.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Actually, sorry, then you're not allowed to say man cave anymore. The person cave.
Let's keep moving on, mate. All right, up to me?
You go for it.
All righty. I've gone a little bit left field here. I just thought for those gamers out there, and I chose this too for nostalgic reasons. I remember 1991, Christmas Day, Santa Claus brought me this, and it was the original Nintendo Entertainment System, complete in box, with the gun, with Duck Hunt, with Mario Brothers, 2 controllers. I remember like it was yesterday opening this piece up. But that there looks like a very decent box. It is opened, but everything's complete. It has been used, and it is complete. I thought if anyone's looking for something who's a gaming fan, they want to put that in their office or their man cave or their person cave, whatever you want to call it. That's up on eBay now for $600 AUD. So
very cool piece. I had that box from my original NES. Same thing. I can't remember what year it was, but I got one at Christmas time one year, and it sat in our lounge room until I was about 19, and then I just must have chucked it in the recycling bin.
What?
Chucked it out. Well, it was there for 10 years. Just thought, we'll chuck it out. So same as my original blue Hasbro ring. When I got my figures back as an adult from my mum, I looked at the ring and it was in pretty crap condition. I was like, chuck it out. Just chuck it out. Didn't even try to salvage it. Just chuck it in the bin. And then only about 3 or 4 months later, I went, that might have been worth something. Maybe I should just check first.
Next, I've got a bit of a Lego theme here. I mentioned earlier in the show, I'm after a 1989 Batmobile Hot Wheels version, but I found this Lego version, and it looks really, really good. Really good.
I reckon you've shown this before, Jamesy.
No, I've shown the Batwing before, but I've never seen the Batmobile.
The Batwing was it? Yeah. You love the Batman.
That looks really cool, don't you think?
Look, it's not for me, mate. I'm not a real Batman fan.
Oh, my God. Anyway, let's move on. Debbie Downer. Next up, sticking to the Lego theme and the Ghostbusters Lego theme, I found the Ghostbusters Ecto-1 Lego vehicle, which also looks very, very, very cool.
Does the windshield fall out of that one?
Yeah. Possibly. That's
nice,
cool.
Mate. I like
Very
them.
good.
They're good what's online editions. And if people have found something good online, let us know, because we can share it on the page and have a good laugh, especially if you find something really weird. I'm going to look for the weirdest thing I can find for 2 weeks' time.
Cool.
Wrestling Island.
Very good. All right, let's get into fig preview and review.
It's time to review a fig from today or the past. Which will it be? Stay tuned to find out.
Okay, we are up to Mattel Legends Series 3. Again, a little bit of an underwhelming series, don't you think? And I think there's a couple in there that I would say aren't at legendary status.
At this point in their careers, I would have said, I reckon 5 out of 6 are legends.
Well, okay, let's go with Brian Pillman, right?
No, that's my one that I just don't think quite makes the
Okay,
doesn't make the WWF Legends level.
Yeah, I agree. Vader?
Yes.
The Rock? No.
Well, maybe when they came out, no, but yes, he is now.
Oh, now, but I'm talking about when these come out.
Yeah, but he was so huge, he had to have a figure.
but he's not a legend. He's not. It wasn't anyway. In my opinion, he's not a legend. Then Mr. Perfect, 100%.
Yeah.
British Bulldog in that attire isn't legendary status.